Hey guys, Joe here, and welcome to the Shit Show. And today we're going to talk about what happened this week. Obviously, number one is the launch of the Nintendo Switch. I know what it's called. It went well, went about as expected. Obviously, there was massive shortaging, and people didn't get theirs, and it kind of sucked. But apparently, enough of them were released that prices are not astronomical. When the NES Classic came out, they were MSRP'd at $60 and they were selling for about $300 for the first month. The Switches, I'm seeing them going locally anywhere from $400 to $500, which quite honestly is not a super high markup compared to what I was expecting. But I think that's because Nintendo released just enough systems to keep themselves out of trouble. I'd played a little bit of Bomberman, a little bit of Zelda. I'm waiting for some other games to come out. The true test will be what titles come out for the system. Are they all going to be things like Just Dance or just Mario Kart and things like that? Or will we have some really strong titles? Games like Grand Theft Auto, which, never really got any kind of love from Nintendo, or games, bring back games like No More Heroes and darker titles. We need some darker titles on the Nintendo, especially if you want to still appeal to an older audience. Yes, games like Splatoon are fun, but you need games like Overwatch. Or you need games like Mass Effect and all the other titles that are coming out in order to make this system stay relevant and produce a lot of money for the parent company. If they fail to do that, they're going to unfortunately suffer the same problem they had with the Wii U. When the Wii came out, it was super novel, super interesting, and it was a great little fun family thing. We played bowling on it until our arms got sore. But when the Wii U came out, those of us who understood that it was technically a different console expected it to be more, expected it to have better third-party support, better this, better that. Unfortunately, Nintendo dropped the ball. They stuck their thumbs up their ass and said, no, we're not going to change our model. So here's the thing, Nintendo of America. If you want to make as much money and keep this system relevant and successful for a while yet, you're going to have better third-party support, and you're going to have to produce some rated M games for your system again. That's all there is to it. If they fail on that, I'm not going to keep mine. I will get rid of mine. If they come out and say, hey, we're just going to be a kid's console again, I'll just bail. The computer, the Captain Asus, which is its new name, Captain Asus is running okay now. Unfortunately, it had that massive problem where it just, for some reason, deleted half of its drivers. And I didn't even realize that right away because I wasn't using it for gaming. I was using it for video editing and things like that, which don't require the GPU to be actually functioning correctly. I was able to load up games and everything, but when I would try to start a game, it would crash out. And it took me a minute to figure that out, and I went into the hardware manager, and it turns out for some reason the system had deleted the NVIDIA drivers and some of the support drivers for the system. So I'm thinking that's what actually caused the original crash, and now it seems to be running correctly. I've reinstalled all the drivers that were missing. Hopefully we'll see what happens. I still have to grab that SSD. I think I'm going to do that today, film the installation as well as showing you how to clone your hard drive over to it, and then we'll be done with it. Other things. I really need your opinion and your comments on these things, so please put some comments down below. Would you watch Let's Plays if I did them? Do you think they would be interesting, especially if I start doing a series that I've been thinking about called Late Night Let's Plays, where I'll just kind of grab something in the middle of the night and we'll start a series on that game, and it will be an additional video, possibly on another channel. I haven't figured everything out yet. I guess GameStop would also be another thing I want to mention. Until the end of Saturday, as far as I know, possibly Sunday, they're still doing 50% extra if you buy anything Switch related. So if you have a Switch and you want to save as much money on peripherals, games, anything like that, take stuff in, trade it in, and get an extra 50%. So that's really cool. Good job, GameStop. They're encouraging people to spend money, but they're also giving you enough money to make it worth spending the money. So I give you propers for that one. Car news, not much. Since I've taken some time off of working for dealerships, I don't have the same access to cars that I used to, so I can't even film anything. And it's been too damn cold to film the Mustang, so waiting for the weather to warm up for that. It's been pretty boring week. I did run myself ragged this last week, and I can't keep doing that, so I am going to relax a little bit more. And I don't mean with the videos, I mean literally I'd been getting up at 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, going out and just trying to find stuff, do things, and I kind of got obsessed with it and worrying too much. But I'm not in as big a hurry to make the money right now, so I'm good to go for a while. And I guess I'll pick that back up come Monday. Yeah. Duck face. So that's about it. If you have any questions, leave them down below. If you have any comments, leave those down below. And if you would like to watch some Let's Plays or anything of that nature, please go ahead and shoot me a comment saying, hey, we would actually watch you do this. And then I'll actually do this. And until next time, find that subscribe button. It's around here somewhere. Seems to always be there. It's like cockroaches, taxes, Hillary Clinton's attempt to run for presidency, and death. It's all inevitable. So we can only do something about the subscribe button. So you might as well take that out. Or Clinton. I'll talk to you later.